New York City, United States of America. New York City, one of the most dazzling and dynamic cities in the world, is known for its unique features. Towering skyscrapers, changing architecture with time, and millions of people immersed in different cultures and languages make it a place that attracts everyone. Its streets, parks, and glowing lights at night create a world of their own, pulling anyone in. It was in this city that a young foreign boy's mysterious time travel would change his life forever. This is the story of Leo, a young foreign boy who came to New York City with his family for vacation, but his life would take a strange turn, sending him on a journey through time. The joy of vacation. Leo was born in a small village in France. He had come to New York City with his parents to explore the city. His eyes sparkled with curiosity, always eager to learn about new things. He loved gadgets, robotics, and read books on science with great enthusiasm. As soon as he arrived in New York, Leo's parents took him to the city's biggest science museum. For Leo, it felt like stepping into a magical world. The models, spacecraft, and scientific experiments felt like the very stuff of his dreams. One evening, while Leo was riding the subway, he noticed a strange, glowing light coming from an old bookstore. The store was ancient, but for some unknown reason, Leo felt drawn to it. Without thinking, he entered the store. Inside, books were scattered everywhere, and in the center, one particular book caught his eye. It was titled, The Lost Secrets of Time Travel. As Leo flipped through the pages, he discovered that time travel was possible, but it had to be done with great care. A first touch with time. The next day, Leo carried the book with him and began his exploration. He got so absorbed in learning about time travel theories that he lost track of his surroundings. One day, while his parents were shopping at Times Square, Leo noticed an odd mechanical device in a small garage. The moment he laid eyes on it, his heart raced. This was the exact device he had read about in the book. Without hesitation, he touched it, and in an instant, a wave of intense light surrounded him. Suddenly, Leo felt as if an immense force was pulling him. He screamed, but his voice was drowned out. The world around him started to spin, and in mere seconds, he was no longer in New York City, arriving in the future. When Leo regained consciousness, he found himself in a strange, unfamiliar place. The buildings were not the same as before. People were dressed in futuristic clothes, and flying cars zoomed overhead. Yes, Leo was now in the future, the year 3050. It took Leo a moment to process that this was not the New York City he knew. Everything had changed. The technology and science had advanced beyond imagination. Robots were everywhere, and most people depended on machines for their daily lives. At first, Leo was stunned and confused. He didn't know what to do or how to return to his own time. He understood quickly that if he didn't find a way back, he would be trapped here forever. The dangers of time travel. Exploring the futuristic city of New York, Leo became increasingly anxious. He yearned to return to his own time, but he knew he had to find a way. He went to a large scientific institution and asked for help. At first, the scientists dismissed him, thinking it was some kind of joke. But when Leo showed them the device and spoke about his time travel experience, they were astonished. They confirmed that Leo had indeed broken the laws of time. Dr. Eliza, one of the leading scientists at the institution, explained to Leo that in order to return to his own time, he would need a special device called the time core. This device was located in a secret place that had now become a crumbling, abandoned area. Dr. Eliza warned Leo that retrieving the time core would be incredibly dangerous, as it could alter the future permanently. Risk and courage. Leo, determined to return to his time, decided to embark on a dangerous journey to find the time core. He traveled through perilous terrain, facing strange machines, unfamiliar technologies, and an environment that was both intriguing and threatening. Every step brought him closer to the mysterious location where the time core was hidden, but it also placed him in grave danger. Finally, Leo found the time core, but to activate it, he had to pass a final test. The device was extremely difficult to control, and if Leo made a single mistake, he could remain stuck in the future forever. But Leo, with great courage and focus, carefully manipulated the device and managed to power it on. Back to his time. With a flash of intense light, Leo was pulled back to his own time. When he opened his eyes, he was standing in familiar surroundings, The old New York City with its bustling streets and towering buildings. Everything was just as it was before. But Leo had changed. He now understood the immense value of time and how fragile it could be. He knew that time should never be taken lightly. Leo decided to live his life with a new perspective, aware of how easily one could slip through the cracks of time. He now understood that to travel through time, one had to be cautious and prepared, for the consequences could be far-reaching. And so, Leo's extraordinary journey through time came to an end, but the memories of it would forever shape his view of the world and the time he had.